Today we're going to keep this ladder from slipping out from underneath you. We don't want ladders slipping out from underneath you. Like that just sucks for anybody. So obviously the first part of that is just having a quality ladder that's not damaged, okay? This is the Werner multi-ladder. It'll do the whole A-frame extension, 2 ladders. I've got a video showing, it's an older video, but it's showing you all the different things you can do with this one here. Top right of your screen, that'll pop up. Now, this video here, I'm focusing on not as an A-frame, because if this ladder's falling out from underneath you as an A-frame, then you're doing something, you were leaning way too much on it, okay? As an A-frame, it should just be pretty level, okay? I'm gonna talk about using this ladder as an extension, because this right here is probably one of the scariest ways to use a ladder, because you're afraid that you're either gonna fall backwards like that, you're gonna be like Chevy Chase, you know, doing the Christmas lights, and it's gonna unlock, and you're gonna, you know, slide down, you know, or there's some funny gifs, but they're really not funny, where this lady goes up, you know, I guess she's got like this really tall kitchen ceiling, and I think it's like our kitchen, she climbs up the ladder, you know, the ladder is at a good, you know, at a good pitch like this, and she's on a wood floor, and it just slips out from underneath her, and goes, and she just smacks her head right on the ground as she lands. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. All right, now I'll be honest, I'm in my garage right now. So the concrete floor is really not an issue. The rubber feet on this, you know, as long as they're not completely worn out, you know, will work just fine. You want to have yourself, you want to read, you know, most of the time on the ladder itself, it'll tell you what degree of an angle to put your ladder at so that it's safe. For the most part, you should be able to walk up it and feel comfortable, you know. It shouldn't feel like you're going to flip over backwards. Because if you make it really steep, like this, when you walk up it, it feels, every time you walk up, it's going to do that. So that's bad. And you don't want the ladder too far out like this, because then you're asking for the feet to fall out this way. Plus you're putting a ton of weight on the ladder, you know, in a way it really wasn't designed to hold the majority of the weight. So you want to find that sweet spot, which is something more like this, okay? Somewhere from there to there, that's a really good angle. Now, hardwood floors, if you're using this ladder inside because you got to get up on the wall to paint, change out lights or whatever, hardwood floors are bad because you will slip right out. So, to keep the ladder from slipping out from underneath us on a hardwood floor, we're going to use some shelf liner. That's right, shelf liner. This is, yep. Okay, it's that stuff that's got the little holes in it, you know. It's kind of a foam material. You can get this anywhere, Walmart, whatnot, and I'll try to have links for some of the stuff I'm talking about, Amazon links in the description down below, okay? So just cut yourself off. I've already done it because I've already used it before, just a couple little squares. Now, I know some of you are gonna say, well, you should have another person holding the ladder. First of all, that's nice if you have another person. Second of all, it's nice if the ladder's gonna hold itself and the second person only has to catch you just in case, not sit there and actually hold you because it's slipping the whole time. Okay, so this little foam shelf liner works excellent for grip. Hardwood floors, like I said, I was up full 2 stories and I didn't slip an inch. Now your traditional extension ladders, they have feet that can flip over sideways and have kind of spikes in them for exterior use. They're a little bit better, more designed for the exterior of your house. And this multi-ladder here from Werner, or if you get them from Little Giant or whatever, both the Werner and Little Giant are excellent brands, very good quality. They have an all-purpose foot, which is good kind of for indoor, outdoor, stuff like that. But if you're going to use one of these outside on the grass, and you feel like, oh, what about the grass? I'm going to slip right out. The foam pad's not going to be your friend out there on the grass. But this is. What is that? It looks like something you're going to kill a vampire with, right? It kind of feels like it. It's a big old stake nail. I mean, you find them right there in the nail department of your hardware store. I don't know exactly what they call these things, your railroad tied stakes or whatever. And this one here, you know, that thing's over 1 foot long. Now, obviously, I'm not in the grass, so I'm not gonna like actually hammer it in. But right here behind the main foot, I will just take it into the ground like this and get myself a small sledgehammer and nail it right into the ground. And when I nail it in the ground, you know, I leave a few inches sticking up, you know, so it's still sticking up like around here, you know, just above with the foot, you know. So there's definitely enough nail in the ground to hold still, but you know, you don't want to make it so small the foot just flips over it. You can put one behind each one So I hope this video was able to help a lot of you out, because ladders can be your best friend, but they can be your worst enemy. And nobody likes a ladder when it's about to fall off from underneath you, because everyone knows what your heart feels like when you feel your ladder move and you're like, you're like, oh, you're crapping your pants. Okay, no one wants a ladder moving out from underneath them, because it's going to hurt. So we talked about extension ladder, indoor safety and outdoor safety for it. That covers a lot. Please share this video, help others like you that are interested on ladder safety. If you wouldn't mind, if you didn't before, take a moment, subscribe my channel, check out the website, additional videos over here for you to check out. You guys have a great one.